I'm going to go into setting and I'm going to bring in this one, game overrides. And on the right hand side, you can see that we have some settings, and you don't really need to tweak any setting in here because for the most part, by default, all these settings are pretty much okay. What you need to know is the contribution that game override setting play in your renders. Now, let's say that while building up the scene, you may have brought down the engine scalability settings to, let's say, epic or high to gain some extra bit of performance. Or you may have applied LODs on a few static meshes, let's say foliage assets, for instance, because they can be a little bit too heavy on your system. Then, of course, those static meshes on which you have applied LODs are not going to give you a very high quality because LODs reduces the poly count. That is how they work. So in those situations where you may have adjusted a few settings to gain some extra bit of performance, and this is where the game overrides come in. Game override is going to override all those engine scalability settings or LOD settings that you made, if any, to gain some extra bit of performance, and it's going to give you maximum possible quality. Whether it's with the shadows or whether the static meshes start to disappear at a distance or the shadows disappear at a distance, game overrides is going to get rid of all of that kind of stuff and give you the maximum possible quality that you need for your renders. So that is why it is highly advised that you add game overrides in here. We don't really need to tweak any setting in here. By default, all settings are just fine. You just need to bring in this game override setting, and that is pretty much it.